crazy
let's go.
season, right? Well, first, introduce yourself.
Well, this is Brett, all the way out of South Florida, out of Coral Springs, coming to you, and my boy Andre.
How many years have you been watching motorsports?
Ever since I was a little teenager, man, like 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
Older brother, my older brother got me into bikes, motorsports, everything.
GP first, Motogp. What a season, right?
Yeah. I mean, what can you say? The dominance of Marc Marquez is
undeniable.
As of right now, say unrivaled and undeniable, as painful as it makes me, because as a Rossi fan, old school Hayden and Rossi fan back in the day. I mean, my boy's out there. He's 37, 38 years old, and it doesn't look too good going forward, because not only does he have to, because now the Ducatis are caught up. You see what Dovi's doing on the Duck.
Yeah.
So,
what riders have impressed you this year
in GP?
Yeah, just let's first talk about. We used to talk about the Dundadas, ladies and gentlemen, and the Dundadas was a group of 5 guys who was guaranteed to win, and that group included of Casey Stoner, Marc Marquez, Jorge Lorenzo, Valentino Rossi, and Danny Pedrosa. There was a time where those were the people who were, one of those 5 were going to win. I feel like it's more even. We've had, was it 9 winners, they said? Petrucci is now capable of pulling out a win. Zarco is my new favorite. Zarco reminds me of Lorenzo when he first came out.
I see what Zarco's doing. I see what Vinales, he's on that factory Yamaha. I think it's just going to get harder and harder for Valentino, man. I think here's my thoughts on this. We can analyze it in team to team basis. I think it's unfair that Danny Pedrosa has that seat right now, that second Repsol seat, and I think the only way that somebody's really going to beat him. Now Dovi had a good shot this year, but coming up to the last race, being 21 points up. I mean, Marquez is about to be a 4-time back-to-back. What is it? 3 back-to-back?
Yeah. Yes. It's Marquez is doing his thing.
So if that happens, it comes a question now that the only way to beat Marquez is someone needs to get on that seat. It's going to have to be in-house rivalry, because I respect Pedrosa, but it's time. There shouldn't have been a contract renewal. There should have been new blood, possibly, and some up-and-comer like a Zarco or Iannone or even Vinales, if something doesn't work out at Yamaha, to get on that other Repsol and actually challenge Marquez.
Like you said, it's that seat. It's that Honda. That bike, since the change to 800cc, Casey Stoner put that bike from day one on the map. And they said he could have won 5 straight. I believe it.
Yeah, for the next chapter of the bikes. Yeah, Casey Stoner put that Repsol.
Yeah, and Marc Marquez is just continuing. Nobody has really had a chance if you're not on a Honda. Ducati is just caught up.
Pedrosa, I feel, is a buffer, a political move. He will never challenge Marquez. All he will do is just be some second dude, and someone needs to come in. Marquez won't let it happen.
Pedrosa is the new Colin Edwards.
Pretty much.
He is the new Colin Edwards. He'll easily say, I'll just take 5th, 6th, or 7th.
Bro, here's the deal. He's not just taking 5th or 6th.
He's taking 10th.
He's running in 10th and 11th and shit. Yeah. But if you're on a Repsol, I mean, come on, man.
Let's talk about Dovizioso. And
yeah, Dovi's for real. He's on and because the bike's for real.
A big moment. Alex Espargaro takes Dovi out.
Yeah.
Marquez crashes, but granted, Marquez crashes on his own. I don't see people taking Marquez out.
Dovi gets taken out.
I'm pretty sure he got taken out maybe once or 2 more times this season.
That's the difference.
That right there could have been a difference. He could have got 3rd, and then he'll still be down, but he wouldn't have to rely on. When's the last time this happened? Was it Rossi and Hayden when Rossi crashed at Valencia and lost the championship?
I think it went down like that, where it was like,
So we can
that's
never
my boy, by the way. Hayden, that's my boy.
re-
Rest in peace.
rest in
God,
peace. One time, Nicky Hayden.
yeah, yeah.
So what do we predict for Zarco coming into the next season? Because this season's
I
over.
think
Let's wrap up this
this,
season real quick. This season is either going to go Marquez crash and lose, which he's capable
yeah.
of, because
I don't think so. I think he's gonna run a conservative race.
I hope
Fourth,
so.
fifth.
I hope so. I hope he's going to take a sixth place and, just say fuck it. I almost thought he may even want to start from the back. Marquez, 2017 champion.
I hate to say it, but yeah.
Yeah.
And props to Dovi. Big props to Ducati. Big props to Ducati.
Oh,
Ducati's in it to win.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. How I think it's gonna be even harder for Rossi, because not only he's got to get Marquez, now he's got the Ducatis to worry about, and Yamaha's good. They're still,
Yamaha. Okay, let's. So we're done with 2017. We're not done.
Not done, but we're pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty much a wrap. We have to look forward to what could be a dramatic race, or it could be just Marquez to the front and does his thing.
It would be nice for Dovi to get up to second, or fight for first, and all of a sudden Marquez, you're like, whoop! Oh shit!
He would cry.
Gotta get back up on the bike.
He would cry.
Oh my god!
You would see him on TV with tears. So, what did we see this year in terms of bikes? What was every bike's dominant? I think Honda has great out the corner gusto, as we call it. Yamaha, I saw slack a lot this season. Towards the middle of the season and towards the end, Vinales got to a great streak in the beginning, and after about,
I noticed that too. I know the M1 there, the Yamaha, especially in wet and shitty conditions, that bike was not running with the top dogs. So there are two scenarios. You have Rossi's got his last year of his contract, I believe, is next year. He did a 2-year this year and next year, right?
I'm not paying attention to that.
Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't matter. But I see him one more year, and then Zarco either taking that factory Yamaha spot or getting that Repsol. No, there's got to be a shakeup. A shakeup always comes in GP. It doesn't stay stagnant. Something has to give.
All right.
So yeah, I see Zarco getting on a factory ride here after next year.
The key riders this season, Zarco, I got three thumbs up, not even 2. He just kept going and showing.
3.
I got Petrucci kind of just being level, but then I got a thumb up. Like, he kind of showed up towards the end of the season, and he just did what he did. Even that Ducati was moving. Lorenzo, I got a thumbs down. I got thumbs down, but towards the end of the season, he started coming back. You mean
overall during the season, or just his last race?
No, he has this season 2/3 and 3/3 and 2. I think he has 2 seconds. I think next year he'll be a lot better on a bike. Marquez is just Marquez. Nothing has changed. He's just being Marquez. Fast at the front.
So that means something has to change.
Hey, everybody's on top for a little minute. Kyle Crutchlow, what do you think?
Strong, impressed, or even since last season. Last season, got his first win. This season, he's had some strong showings. Is he going to get a factory ride? Probably not. So he's going to be that top tier 2 guy, I think, consistently. Speaking about Phillip Island's usually one of the best races of the year. It's just like one of those tracks that brings out the
8-person front pack.
There's usually packs in that track. It's not spread out like a sax, like a sax ring or some shit like that, where the front guy just gets out and bounces.
We already know what to expect at Valencia. That's gonna should be an easy win.
Marquez literally has to finish top 12 to just guarantee a title. So just chill, man. Yeah. Don't even fuck with dudes.
We expect Dovi to just for the win.
Dovi's, Dovi's going for the win,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Because I was
Dovi's
thinking, if nobody tells him Marquez
has
crashes,
to.
it's useless. But if Marquez does crash and you're in third, it's still useless. So you got to go for the win. But that's
Watch.
MotoGP.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna predict a surprise at Valencia. I say the Yamahas may do well, where you might see even Rossi or Vinales on the podium. So, because it's that technical track, it's that I think where Yamaha can have a good run, as long as it's dry, which it always is in Spain.
So this is MotoGP 2017. I want to thank everybody for joining us.